So now you see why we love the Nigeria Professional Football League. Highlights from match day 5. We're hoping that match day 6 will give us some more talking points. We'll see away victories. Yes, very important. Our teams travel away and then pick up points and then smile back home. But then we want the league to remain competitive as it has started. Okay, let's leave football now. This is the part I want you to walk with us and be part of it. On Twitter, it's channels_sports, and on Facebook, we're channels-sports. We're trying to develop boxing in Nigeria. In the beginning, I told you that before independence, Nigeria had produced world champions in Dike Tiger and Hogan Kidbasi, and there's been also a lot of world champions. But recently, we're beginning to see a decline in boxing in Nigeria. Segun Ajose has done his bit. Ekiundayo is a world champion in his own right, but they're based in the UK. They come back here to see ways they can develop boxing in the country. Ben Gray of World Class Athletes is the manager of Ekiundayo, and Segun Ajose joins us now to talk about boxing management and ways we can promote it. Good to have you around, Ben.
Thank you very much, Austin.
Ben, you're British, but you have so much love for the development of boxing in Nigeria. What are the potentials you're seeing?
Well, I'm a massive boxing fan, and I see Britain do really, really well in boxing, but Nigeria could actually do better than Britain. It just needs a bit of joined up thinking. Britain's got 12 world champions at the moment, Nigeria's got none. But you guys are actually better, or could be better, than Britain at boxing.
Tell me why.
I think there's 170 million people. I think there's a huge amount of natural talent in the country. You've had a great amateur pedigree, great training, but when they come to become professionals, they have to go overseas and they get treated like second-class citizens by British and American promoters. So both Larry and Ajose would be world champions by now if they were British or American. But because they're Nigerian, they haven't necessarily had the same support that British counterparts had.
And what else are we not doing right in terms of developing boxing here?
Well, I've got a plan here which we'll be delivering to the National Assembly this week to deliver world champions for Nigeria. It's basically a case of funding, support, TV companies obviously getting behind there, and the people giving sporting glory back to the nation. It's really, really easy. It's not actually a very difficult thing. You've got the talent. All you need to do is just join it up.
Tell me, you've been managing Segun Ajose. Let's start with Ajose. What sort of boxer is he that makes you see so much quality in him?
Well, he's a great boxer. What is really good, he's got a phenomenal boxing brain. He is now he was #1 in the world for 3 years. Now, if he'd been managed properly by someone, and this was before I was involved, then he would have been a world champion. But because he was Nigerian, he was always put back to the back of the queue, what we're trying to do is, he's got the talent to be a world champion in the next 6 months. We're here to, in Nigeria this week to talk to the government, talk to some big companies and get them on board, because we can deliver sporting glory in a very short space of time.
In terms of managing boxing, how important is it to take it to the schools?
Really, really important. One of the things in Britain right now is there's a huge push from the members of parliament to get boxing back into schools, because it's great for discipline, it's great for fitness, just health and well-being generally. Not everyone's going to become a world champion, but it gives people a sense of respect and self-worth.
Okay, let's talk about the main reason for coming around, try and push up a fight for either Larry or Segun here in Nigeria.
Yep, we'd like to do a fight here in Nigeria, possibly in Lagos. There's two things to it, really. Give positive news overseas about Nigeria. Both Ajose and Larry have been asked to be faces of an investment summit, so to try and bring investment back into the Nigeria. It's in June time in London. They've been asked to be the face of Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, which is great. And what we're trying to do is get more people to come and invest in Nigeria through sport. Sport's a great medium. Everyone loves winners. These guys, with the correct support, can win world titles and be great role models and ambassadors for the country.
That's what we need to do. Thank you so much, Ben Gray. And looking into your eyes, Ben, you look so fresh. You didn't do any form of boxing. You shouldn't have, because I could try, just look at you. You wouldn't have been able to take any punch.
No. I'm too fast. I'm too fast.
So you're just managing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben, I think you should stay with that. I'm talking about it. I'm fine with that.
Thank you very much for your support, Austin.
Thank you so much, Ben Gray. Ben Gray of World Class Athletes is the manager of Larry Ekiundayo and Segun Ajose. We've just started the show. Let's go on a break now. When we come back, the champions will be seated right here. We'll talk boxing, more boxing, and some more boxing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay.